All right. What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live on woodwardsports.com. We are officially accepting no-interest loans, so if you got one, send it this way.
PPP loan.
Sports, like, stream.
Derek Lewis, that shit you sent in the chat, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do you have that graphic?
Yes, our video.
Thank God.
Surprise.
It was
Hey.
a video, right?
No, it was just a graphic.
Chris is 1 out of 3.
Graphics I don't have. I have the videos.
No?
Nope.
0 for 3?
It's 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
0 for 3.
What were you doing?
I was grabbing all the videos and I forgot to grab the graphics.
That's
on me.
okay. We
Yeah.
still love you.
It's all right. In the nighttime.
No, it's not. I failed.
We got a lot to talk about today. Meat Missile is alive and well, so grab your shirt. I saw you guys spamming the Ermanni and Edwards chat. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
What, so that was the thing today on BD?
Yeah,
You asked them to spam Meat Missile?
yeah. And it worked.
They
The
did.
BDE Army lives.
Huh?
Full force. The BDE Army.
It does.
Yeah.
It's crazy you command an army, but you can't. Oh, fuck. I'm mad at
Mandatory.
you.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I know. I'm a fucking idiot.
I love you, though.
I don't know what to do, man. I'm trapped like a rat in a maze.
You are not trapped. That's the part.
I don't know.
You have an army, bro.
I know, but
You don't know.
I don't.
It's all right. We're going through an existential crisis.
We are going through an existential crisis. We had a very debilitating conversation right before the show.
Yeah, wasn't it the time for it?
It was not the time for that.
We just kept delving deeper and deeper.
Yeah, in the night.
Pulling different stories.
Yeah.
Different nighttime stories.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It's all right, though. We got some stuff from camp. Defense was balling out today. We're talking about that one. Aiden Hutchinson spoke with the media today. Excited to hear what he had to say. Do we have clips for that one or just like quotes?
We got the Eric Woodward clip.
Bet. Shout out to Eric Woodward. He's
Yeah.
a real one. One of the realists. No way the Bears have the best secondary in the NFC North. Now, who the fuck is saying
Yes,
this?
we're going to get into it.
All right. That's a thing. That's insane.
Ford
Bears
Field
have a
sells
better
out.
shot at the North than the Packers.
That is also a thing.
Don't agree with that. We'll get to that one too. Taking another look at camp battles, interior defensive lineman, linebacker, RB3, and CB. I like that.
I like that.
Jaden Ivey balling, year 2, expectations, all that and more in today's prep. I got to ask you, Spinny, because somebody asked me.
In the night.
There seems to be some back and forth beef between Michigan and Michigan State over the new Michigan State locker room.
I don't know. Is there beef?
That's what someone asked me. So what's the beef going on about the locker room? I don't know. Why is there beef about the locker room?
You got
Yeah,
This is
I
the
got
wildest
video.
thing. These two, you don't have it?
I do have it.
Okay. I was going to say, Chris.
No.
What in the lovely motherfucker?
I found out I do have the graphics too. They just
sure.
They just got misarranged.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll show you. Here's the
Put
video.
that Derek Lewis graphic.
You wanted the Michigan State one. You guys just talking about Michigan State.
Yeah, they good. All right, so somebody messaged me on Twitter and asked, what is the beef between Michigan State fans over this locker room?
I haven't seen any beef.
Okay. I haven't seen it either. That's why I was like, this is like that.
All I know is the locker room looks dope.
That HBO is him. What are your... Is there enough...
In the nighttime.
Is sick.
It's very nice. It's a very nice locker room. Shout out to Tom Izzo. It is the Tom Izzo football.
What?
Yeah, because he was like a primary donor.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Izzo low-key likes football
He
more
loves
than
football.
basketball.
He loves football. He's
Yeah.
a huge football guy.
Low-key likes football more than basketball.
Yeah, so shout out to him. Shout out to the MSU program. It's very dope.
It's the only part that depresses me about it is that, like, this is not a knock at Mel Tucker. Actually, no, fuck it. It is a knock on Mel Tucker. To bring back, who's your defensive coordinator again?
Scott Hazelton
For this guy to have a fucking
and Jay Johnson, both of them,
another shot at life.
offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator.
I mean, I'm looking more so the defensive coordinator though.
Yeah, Scotty Hazelton was on. He did some good things at the end of the year.
All this means nothing if the performance isn't there.
Yeah,
We see this with Michigan.
in the nighttime.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a very nice facility. So shout out to Izzo for doing that. Shout out to MSU for making it happen. And I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see the teams this year. They got new jerseys, new helmets. So
You excited to see what, the fucking locker room?
I'm excited to see the locker room. Yeah,
You just saw it.
I'll go take a tour
MSU locker room tours.
in the nighttime.
I mean, who are you recruiting? Stop saying that. Who are you saying that for? Is it Justin?
Yeah, Justin's my guy.
Justin's the best.
Shout out Dustin Slanik.
Shout out to Justin Slanik. Stop saying
You guys
that.
want that Derek Lewis quote still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Derek Lewis obviously won his last fight in spectacular fashion with a flying knee to the head. And this is what his opponent said about the knee. He said, "My teeth are all loose. I can't eat properly.
Jesus.
It's a hard moment." So that is Marcos Rogerio after getting kneed in the face by Derek Lewis. His teeth are all loose.
It's very unfortunate.
Can you imagine that?
The fucked up part is, man. Like,
You want to do it right here? I can knee you in the face.
nope, don't want it. We were having conversations before the show that kind of relate to the UFC in a bit too. Is like, fuck it. Look up how much that guy got paid for that fight. What's his name? Something Rogerio Del Rio.
Marcus Rogerio in the nighttime.
Rogerio.
I don't know. But they don't have dental insurance, right?
I don't think they have any insurance.
Fuck, that's terrible.
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Well, me and UFC fighters have something in common.
but actually, that's why. And I'm also here. He is
No insurance.
Marcos Rogerio Del Lima.
If I break my leg, I'd probably have to sell my car.
Shout out to the tire shop in the back. No fucking way this is real. No way. Hold on.
Loose teeth fan. Justin Slanik in the Woodward Sports Chat
What'd he
says,
say?
"In the nighttime."
110K he got.
110K? Oh,
That's straight.
That's worth it.
But like, if they're not paying for the
I'd
dental,
take a knee to the face for 110K.
yeah, but how much you paying to fix your teeth?
Couple G's.
I'd just rip them all out and give veneers.
That's like 40K, right?
Is it?
Like
I'd get shitty
good
ass
ones?
veneers.
Yeah, I'd get some shitty veneers too.
I just get ears.
Oh, yeah, I'd just get veneers.
Hey,
No,
watch your
but-
mouth.
Whoa, in the nighttime.
Whoa.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about with Lions Camp, and now that we're live, Chris, why don't you play that highlight tape Gabby put out from breaking down camp today? She was down there in Allen Park, watching the Lions at their training
Where
camp.
the hell
Oh, that
did
was
it-
on
oh,
it. The
there it
teeth
is.
are 150 to 330 a tooth for veneers.
$150.
$150 to 330.
I'll just get like 5 on the top
Yeah,
and 5
just
on the
1,
bottom.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and you're good,
Yeah,
right?
just forget about the back. You gotta chew everything.
It's still
like,
a come up.
you gotta chew like that.
Yo, hold on. That's actually like really fucking affordable. Hold on.
You about to get veneers?
You gotta pay for the procedure too, right? Or that's
Yeah.
all just like.
No, you definitely gotta pay for the procedure.
Listen, I know some scammers. That was like
I might start scamming low key.
I could put you on. I know some folk. But
There's a
listen,
couple YouTube videos for it too.
yeah. Shout out to
JB's got him bookmarked.
well, the one they like were scamming money, and you could scam BBLs. It's like a lot of these girls out here with like shitty ass BBLs or like shitty ass like
What do
fake
you mean
titties.
scam BBLs?
Dude,
Like steal her butt?
the same way. No, that's funny as fuck though. It's just a butt thief.
Yeah, I'm taking this ass home, literally.
No, like
In the nighttime.
with the same way they would take people's credit to get the like the you know what I'm saying the scat packs and Hellcats and shit like that too. Like you could do the same for like BBLs. It's weird.
I don't know what that means. Well, I know what BBL means, but what do they do for like the scat packs and Hellcats?
What do you mean, like how to get the cars? They're stealing identities.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
so you can steal the.
Yeah, you're getting that off of somebody else's credit and just like fucking their credit.
Okay.
Happened to me once.
Really?
Yeah, I got a T-Mobile bill in my name.
Damn.
And T-Mobile fucking
Didn't care.
Didn't give a fuck.
Really?
Nope.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
scummy.
That is really scummy. Shout out to T-Mobile. Pieces of shit. Hold on, I gotta do this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
You'd have to chew everything like this though.
No, I
Like
think
if you didn't get back
still,
teeth, or you could just keep your shitty back teeth.
Bro, 1980. Your birth year. $1,980. Almost. Like, I would do it.
Yeah, that's over 100K profit.
No, for my teeth. I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's saying the fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the whole reason you're doing this, Eazy.
now how much is the procedure though?
I don't know. Do I look like a
I don't know. I'm thinking about getting fake teeth.
venerean?
That's one thing I would get is fake teeth.
I'm more of a venereal than I am a venerean. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Actually, I do.
Shout out MSU. But
Shout out.
shout out that clinic, boy. Penicillin shots by the dozen.
That's
But-
actually really for. I'm getting new teeth for my tax money next
Yeah.
year.
We're definitely gonna talk about the Lions. We got a lot to talk about coming up next. But let me tell you guys about Randy Wise.
Hey, Randy Wise is the only place you can go For your opportunity to join this Winter by Celebrity Golf Tour, golf with the likes of Jim Harbaugh, Braylon Edwards, Darren McCarty, the legendary Darren McCarty, by stopping by any Randy Wise Guy Automotive Team location and join his Celebrity Golf Tour. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Citron is the place you can go to win $100K cash for a Vegas getaway trip with you and your closest friends. Take it in the city that never sleeps. It's the Citron Energy. Drink it and live it. I messed that up 2 days in a row now. But you can enter by purchasing a 24-pack to win. Citron, drinkcitron.com/Vegas has all your information for the contest. Citron, the healthier energy drink with great taste and the choice of people who desire to look good, feel great, and be the best versions of themselves. It's Citron, baby.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're sharing it
In the lifetime.
in the nighttime, make sure you leave a 5-star review on all podcast platforms. Tiger Town in the Woodward Sports chat says Broderick Martin has a BBC. I mean,
Wow.
I don't doubt that,
Whoa.
but I think you meant BBL. I mean, there's two very different things.
Talking nighttime things.
Talking nighttime for sure.
Dangerous distinction there.
Speaking of,
I shot to Justin. What?
what? No,
Speaking of what?
I don't know. I was just gonna transition to what we were talking about.
I say because we give a shout out to Justin. Justin doing our clip today. He wanted to make sure we got this one out of the way first. I guess the defensive line today was tearing it up.
Yeah,
And at the front of it was your guy, Aleem McNeil.
Aleem the Dream.
The guy you're most intrigued to see. Is he the most? You most excited to watch him, or just most intriguing?
I think he's the most intriguing to see what he can do, the jump he can make. We saw, a flash in the pan of it last year in the Giants game where he had 13 pressures in a single game. He transformed his body, and now he's looking to be more of a pass rusher. He's looking to be more of a quick twitch guy. And we got Dan Campbell talking about Aleem's transformation and what it means to his game.
Well, first of all, the thing that Aleem's not talking about is one of the first reasons he did that was for this underwear photo shoot that he had before he got here. All right, he probably won't admit to that, but it started there and now it's blended into his play. No, he's not lost his strength, and he's got more twitch. He's got more twitch. You can see it. He's getting an edge on rush, and he's just as powerful. He can anchor in there. I think for Aleem, it's always going to be, man, it's good, and it's good to see, and you can see the movement skills. But remember, don't ever forget who you are and what it starts with, man. He's got to be able to anchor in there and hit the blocks. That's got to be first and foremost, But, man, it's good.
It's good, and it's good to hear that. That was Dan Campbell talking about Aleem McNeil and his body transformation over the summer. And what I like to hear, obviously, is the quick twitch stuff. He said he's twitchy, he's faster, you see him getting in the holes and stuff like that, but he didn't lose any of his power. He's still just as powerful. So you love to hear that, because if the guy's in better shape and now you put, a big guy like Broderick Martin next to him, or Isaiah Buggs that can be a run stuffer, and you have Aleem as your kind of rush guy, it'll definitely help out and definitely make things better for the defensive line.
And more proof of that too is like when you're making your assessments of this, it's because of what you're seeing in practice, right? That's your only option is to make that assessment, and you just so happen to be doing these things against one of the best, if not the second to third best offensive line in the league. In fact, this is some of Mike O'Hara's and 10-20 minutes takeaways from practice today too. I'll just read this one out loud. It's today I woke up and put my foot in my shoe. I'm just kidding. This is from 10-20 minutes Mike O'Hara's takeaways from Detroit Lions camp today. It says defensive surge. I thought the defensive line had their best day of camp Thursday during a scrimmage like practice in Allen Park. Led by Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit's defensive line was disruptive all day, both blowing up plays with sacks into not actually hitting the QB and stuffing runs in the hole. Hell yeah. There was one team period where Hutchinson beat Penei Sewell to the quarterback for 2 sacks and a 3-play stretch.
13 and a half.
13 and a half.
I'm not talking inches on Broderick Martin. I'm talking about sacks for Aiden Hutchinson this year. That man is going to be a problem. And now if you have, Kylie walking into the studio, it's extremely impressive to see. No, if you have a guy like Ali McNeil who can be that interior pass rush, you have a guy in Broderick Martin who can take more than one dude in the hole. Hell yeah. He can command those double teams that frees up Aiden Hutchinson, James Houston, Romeo Okwara, Charles Harris, whoever it is on the outside to get those one-on-one blocking schemes, and we know that they're talented enough to beat guys one-on-one. So I'm excited to see it. It all really depends on those interior guys. If they can clog up enough holes, if they can make enough guys focus on them to free up our pass rushers for one-on-one situations, it's going to be a long day for opposing quarterbacks.
Keep going because I got sneeze.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
One more coming.
Got
Bless
that
you.
one.
All right, now.
Alert to the bullshit, Spinny.
The
You don't
bullshit.
you don't believe none of that you said.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Aiden's the dog. He's beating a guy like Penei Sewell one-on-one. I mean, that's the beauty of having. I'm curious to see Aleem. Like, obviously, if Dan Campbell's speaking about it and he's still saying he has the strength and the burst, I'm all for it. I'm a seer to believer.
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
scared?
Not that Dan Campbell's a liar or cap or anything like that. I guess I should just buy into it right away. But I like to see these things for myself. I had a clip that I was waiting all year to play last year when Dan Campbell on the sideline during preseason games. So I think we got a defense, boys. And the season started.
They did not.
Yeah,
They did not.
That ended up not being true. I'm not. Again, not calling Dan Campbell a capper, but I just somebody to see for myself.
Colin Kaepernick, Captain Planet.
I believe this defense will be good. I'm talking about the defensive line specifically. I want to see that shit in action. Partly because of I gotta fucking see it, bro. I excitement to see it though. What?
That's fair. Everybody's saying bless you in the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, say it again.
I gotta sneeze again. I gotta blow my nose at break.
Okay, but
Allergies are changing.
yeah, no,
season's changing.
I thought hurricane season was over.
Yeah, for real.
I do think this defensive line can be a strength, and we talked about how the secondary can add on to that.
Yeah.
With guys in the secondary now that you'll have attached to receivers, it'll get you that extra second. It'll give you that extra half second to get to the quarterback, to make another move, to go through your reads. And if you give Aiden Hutchinson another second to get to the pass rush, or to get to his pass rush moves, it's going to be dangerous.
That's the other part that's crazy about him, I guess, was seemingly taking this next step in his career. Is he's openly said that he doesn't really believe about adding too many other moves to his repertoire. Just more so, advancing the ones he already does great.
Got him.
If I ever fucked up when you talk just as much, you'd be so irritated as shit. But I'm not. I don't care.
It's all right.
I gotta get you
I'm just a
back.
pawn in the chess game.
No comment.
No comment.
No on-air comment.
I'm really proud of myself.
This is our YouTube clip.
Autor in the Woodward Sports Chat says, as much as we've heard about Aleem's body,
That was Caesar trying to say his name.
I thought it was amateur at first. It says, as much as we heard about Aleem's body because we, I guess, expect it from a number 2 pick, Aiden's thicker and stronger. His speed was never in doubt, and you can afford to lose a little if gaining leverage.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know. But I'm excited for Aiden Hutchinson because he looks bigger. He looked like he also got into that gym in the offseason. The man looked massive at camp. Hutch. Yeah, he looked like a beast. He looked like a Pro Bowl season loading.
I mean, I'm here for it. Again, you gotta see it to believe it. I do believe Hutch is gonna be a beast though.
Yeah.
I ain't cap. Like you saw it in the second half of last season.
Oh, for sure.
Dude's a beast.
We saw he has the drive, and
Dog,
we know
let's
he has
not
the
let me
talent
log
and the
on
skill.
YouTube.
Like I said, a lot depends on that interior defensive line, though, because if they could just sit out and double team Hutch or double team the other edge rushers, it's not going to be as much of a worry. But if you're forced to have those guards double team a Broderick Martin and a Lee McNeil because they're getting right in the face of the quarterback every play, it just makes it easier for the guys on the edge to do their jobs.
Yep.
100%.
100%. Sorry, my computer's fucking up here.
It's all right. My computer fucks up in the nighttime sometimes, too.
We should not have had that conversation before the show.
No.
Ruined everything.
What do you expect out of the secondary edge rushing guys?
Like the guys coming off the bench?
Yeah.
Like the Romeo Quares?
Mm-hmm.
Nastiness. Like, I'm not even capping. I'm not just saying it to say it. Like Romeo Quara, James Houston. Like you
Bugs.
don't forget that. I'm not even talking. I mean, Bugs is nice, but I'm really looking at him as like an edge rush. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I mean, he is actually not. He's like, I'm not like discrediting your comment. He's for sure like a dog in his own right. But the guys coming off the edge, off the bench,
I think
that's another question. Like, I don't know how often those guys shuffle. I know the big guys shuffle, 'cause big boys. You
Yeah.
know, they need some breaks. But like the edge guys, like, your 10-sack guys, like your fucking backup barrel, of bullets. And after him is the fucking kid who did 8 sacks and fucking 33% of the 8 games he played. Like that's the other backup barrel. Like it's just nasty, man. I'm really curious to see how they're shuffled in throughout the game.
Yeah.
And we saw, I guess, a little bit last year, but this year I just have more expectations with it versus last year, just kind of like wondering, like, okay, what's going on here?
And
I'm excited for Charles Harris too.
on top of that, you got rotational pieces like John Kaminsky and Josh Pascal that can be used in multiple different positions. We talked about that NASCAR package where you have all pass rushers out there. I would love to see that with James Houston, Kaminsky,
Houston.
Pascal, and Hutch. Like, that would be nasty. That would be a matchup nightmare for offensive line.
Hey, what time would it be for quarterbacks in that case? Nighttime.
In the nighttime.
Oh, night.
Tucking them in bed in the nighttime.
What up, Chris?
So my question is, we've been talking about for weeks that the defensive line is probably the weakest part of this Lions roster.
The interior defensive line.
Interior defensive line. So with everything with the seemingly emergence of Broderick Martin, who we haven't seen play in an actual NFL game yet, but everything we're hearing from camp, everything we're seeing, has that changed in your mind or not at all?
No, I still think it's you got the least depth there because like guys like Bugs and Broderick Martin, you don't know exactly what they're going to be yet. They still, obviously, Broderick Martin, we don't know at all. With Bugs, is you can hope he can do what he did last year. You can hope he can go out there and make some plays, but they still don't have that stud in there. That's what I'm looking for Liam to do. I'm looking for Liam to take that step to where he is the guy that people have to worry about in the middle of that defensive line, for where he is the guy other teams have to game plan for, and other teams have to dedicate multiple blockers to getting him stopped, to making sure he's not blowing up plays in the backfield. But as of right now, we don't know what these guys are going to be next year. We just got to see it.
Yeah, I think, again, for everybody else listening, probably have to see it to believe it, but I think Broderick Martin's going to bring that for you. Just for the little bit I saw out of practice today, like, I saw, obviously, the comments about Aiden Hutchinson beating Penei Sewell. Aiden Hutchinson last year, if you look at the stats statistically on the advanced analytics, however you want to digest that information, but he was one of the most double-team players in the entire NFL in his rookie year. I got to assume in practice he typically is getting double-teamed too. But if that's not the case, he's had these one-on-one matches with Penei Sewell, that means somebody else is getting double-teamed. And from what I was able to see with my eyes, based off Saturday, that human being was Broderick Martin. He had to be double-teamed.
Yeah.
He's a fucking massive. The Juggernaut was the nickname we were going with. Spinning like some meat missiles and all that good stuff too.
No, Jack
when it comes
Campbell's
to Jack
the meat
Campbell.
missile.
I know. But those kind of nicknames, but the Juggernaut, Broderick Martin, I think he's going to bring that.
We could call Broderick Martin BBL.
Yeah, that was a wild comment.
That was a
Shout
wild
out
guy.
Tigers
I haven't seen him back in the chat since that.
It was definitely Justice Burner.
DNC
Parkers.
ENT says, you've heard of the Legion of Boom and the Steel Curtain.
Uh-huh.
Meet the meat missiles. Aiden Hutchinson, Jack
Jesus
Campbell,
Christ.
and, well, Beat Mark got another type of missile.
The Motor City Meat Missiles.
The Motor City meat missiles, man. I love it. In the nighttime.
Look at what we started.
I can't.
I love it. I'm here for it. If you want to get your meat missile toned, you just got to go to Planet Fitness.
Oh my God.
Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere, and they're open 24/7, so you can work out in the nighttime. Planet Fitness is... They are the home of the judgment-free zone. And you can start working out for just $10 a month, or upgrade to the Black Card and get use of all the amenities for $24.99. And high school students, you're almost out. Summer's almost over, so make sure you get in there. You can work out for free until summer ends with their high school summer pass. For more information or to sign up, visit them in club or at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Big Boy Strawberry Fest has officially arrived, and we're here to show you the very best flavors of the season. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and a slice of our classic strawberry pie. But that's not all. Cool off on a refreshing summer splash salad, or savor the flavors of our chicken Caesar wrap and strawberry bacon chicken wrap. And for breakfast lovers, don't miss out on our strawberry hotcakes or our mouth-watering red velvet waffle. Strawberry Fest is something for everyone. Celebrate the sweet season with us at Big Boy.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Perfect time.
What up, though? Welcome back to
Yeah,
Woodward
sorry,
Live
that
on
was
Woodwardsports.com.
terrible
I'm your boy
timing.
Eazy. That's my guy, Spin More Racks, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. I apologize for the way this thing has started. I blame
That was awful.
Justice
That
Slemmy.
was just awful timing.
That was awful timing. It's happened to me too, though. I ain't mad at you.
Let's get it
ain't
right.
on you. You do have the segment here though about Aiden talking about next season.
Yeah.
Is it anything juicy? What do
You
have to
sent
say?
it in the chat, but it was adding to the fact that Ford Field sold out season tickets for the first time in the history of Ford Field. So we know Lions fans are hyped. We know that boy's going to be rocking. The meat locker is going to be packed.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go out there in full force, because we saw it last year. Like, when the field was packed, we legitimately had a home field advantage. It was hard for opposing teams to hear. It's an aggressive environment. We know how much the city loves football, how much the city loves Lions. You know, it's hockey town. It's college football, or it's college central. But Detroit is a football city.
Yeah.
And the Lions being good is something that we haven't seen more than twice in my lifetime. So this would be insane for them to have this type of year. And it definitely helps when you got the meat locker packed. You got all the fans going crazy. And Hutch had some comments about that, courtesy of Eric Woodyard.
Yes.
First time in Ford Field history, man. Fans, season tickets sold out, man. How that make you feel about the excitement and the hype being a Michigan guy yourself?
Yeah, man. It's going to be a special year, I think. You know, I think the fans believe it and the players believe it. I mean, it's such a blessing, man, to have such a supportive city. They can feel the hype, and I feel like we're coming.
Can I point something real quick? If you want to keep our mics on, I just want to pause it and take a look at this guy's headband real quick. All right, it's missing half the line, and I'm not calling that out to poke fun at him. I'm just bringing up this Steve Jobs had his theory, and he was known for wearing the black sweater with the turtleneck.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? He didn't want to waste any fucking effort, any fucking brain fuel on deciding what to wear for the day. He just wanted to fucking get dressed.
Is that true?
Put on clothes. Yeah, that's what I did every day. I think there's somebody else like that too. I can't think of who it is off the top of my head. Maybe it is Bill Gates, although I don't think it is. But yeah, he didn't want to waste any effort. He just fucking wanted to tend all his energy to the company and whatever else he had going on that day. And I'm not saying that's Aiden Hutchinson's mindset, but when you don't give a fuck about what you wear, you don't give a fuck about looking flashy, you're out here with the fucking dusty ass lion scarf over your head, it's because he put in that work.
Oh, how much does the turntable? Now everybody's making fun of Kirk Cousins for his wife dressing him and looking like a Kohl's mannequin, but now it's a cool thing to do.
Let your wife dress you? I have no issue with letting your wife dress you. I mean, I wouldn't allow her to dress me the way that she dressed Kirk Cousins, but
what's wrong with boat shoes and button-ups?
This is not my not my style.
Yeah.
I've had girlfriends in the past buy me some shit. I'm like, thanks. I had a girl one time bought me t-shirts with pockets in them. And I was like, who do you see wearing this shit?
Yeah.
Why would you buy
workers.
me? Yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
That I need a fucking. I didn't say anything, but I was like, all right, thanks. But in my head, I'm like, what is wrong with this bitch? Just buy something.
That's some 50-year-old shit.
But nonetheless, Aiden with the lion halfway off his head. Grind mode.
Yeah.
Full grind mode. That's the type of season you get out of this kid. On top of the full grind mode, add in a little bit of the fucking fact that he's been talking to J.J. Watt.
J.J. Schwatt.
Of all Watts. to be taking
one
advice
of the best
from.
Watts.
At the defensive end position. That is one Watt.
Yeah.
You like to take some advice from.
Yeah,
I'm expecting a big season out of Aiden, man.
I'm expecting a big season out of Aiden, too. I've been saying 13.5 sacks, and I think that's very achievable based on what he showed us last year, especially in the second half of last year. And he knows it. See, that proves to me what he says. Again, shout out to Eric Woodward for that question and that clip. But this means they hear it, and they feel it, just like we do.
Oh, yeah.
They feel the hype. They feel that they're going to be great. They feel like they're going to go out there and make some things happen. And I fucking love that, dude. I love that these guys are buying into it. I love that these guys know that, shit ain't sweet in Detroit anymore. Like, you're going to come over here, you're going to get smacked. You're going to get your kneecap bitten. And they're talking like kings of the North.
I mean, they're the odds-on favorite to be the kings of the North.
The king of the North.
Yeah, throw that thing up there, too. I mean, this is from ESPN's, like, the chances of who's going to win the North this year. We know it's the Detroit Lions. But I also don't, I mean, this, again, going to this advanced analytics thing is like, where's this shit coming from?
Yeah.
This 43%. Come on, you're just making this shit up. I could put up just as much numbers and just fucking pretend validated. But nonetheless, the Lions are the favorites. 43%. If you go to any sports book right now, Detroit Lions are the favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I think plus 170 was this morning to win the North. Like, it's for a reason. You're allowed to buy into the hype. There's been a topic this week. Is there too much camp hype? I heard it on BD. We talked about it ourselves too. But, like, the NFL is, put it to you this way. Every organization in the NFL right now is worth a couple B's.
Yes.
$1 billion organizations. The NFL as a collective whole, hundreds of B's. You saw the fucking Sunday ticket package sold to YouTube TV and before then DirecTV for like hundreds of billions of dollars, bro. That's insane amount of money. You know what they chose to represent that league night one and the season opener? It was the Detroit fucking Lions. And obviously the Super Bowl champions have come along with them. That's every single year. They punched their ticket already when they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But the team alongside them was the
Wasn't the Eagles.
Detroit fucking Lions. Yeah, and the Eagles are on the KC schedule.
Yeah.
It's the Lions. You're allowed to buy into this hype, ladies and gentlemen. The NFL gambled their money into $1 billion organization,
Yeah.
bro. $100 billion organization.
And the Lions now not only have the season opener against the Chiefs, but they got a couple games this season in the nighttime. They got a Monday night football game. They got a Sunday night football game. Like, this team is building its credibility. And I saw Steve Wilds in the Woodward Sports chat say talk is cheap. And it's true. They need to go out there and prove something, and that's the best part about it, man. If you talk to any of these guys, if you talk to Dan Campbell, if you talk to Jared Goff, if you talk to Aiden Hutchinson, if you talk to Penei Sewell, they'll say, yeah, we haven't done anything yet. We haven't proven anything yet. We haven't won the division.
We ain't won nothing,
We ain't won nothing, dog. We haven't won the division. We haven't won a playoff game. We haven't made the playoffs. They know that too. But they know they got something special, and rightfully so, because they saw at the end of the year last year how scared teams were to play them. They saw at the end of the year last year how they were going toe-for-toe with anybody in the league. And that's just going to carry over because they got better in so many different categories. They had another draft that we think is going to be filled with studs. They revamped the entire secondary. Aiden Hutchinson, year 2 leap. Aleem McNeil, body transformation. Another year of Jared Goff.
Revenge body.
Revenge body.
Aleem McNeil's revenge body.
Another year of Jared Goff in the Ben Johnson system. Long days at practice, long nights, getting used to this system, figuring out what they're going to do next year, and I'm just extremely excited to see what these guys come out with. Week 1 in the nighttime on Thursday against Kansas City.
It's that's the thing too. Like, beyond, like, obviously looking at the billion-dollar organizations making the moves, and I'm not just talking about the NFL. I'm talking about the Vegas making the Detroit Lions favorites to win the playoffs, not the playoffs, but the fourth favorites to go to the Super Bowl out of the NFC, making them the favorites to win the division, making them the favorites to go just make the playoffs regardless of anything.
Yeah.
That's a billion-dollar organization itself. I'm talking about the Vegas, and that's multiple billion-dollar organizations because gambling is fucking. Obviously, there's money in gambling. That's what the fucking game is, right? But beyond then, too, if you want to look at the context of it all, too, is what you're talking about. Last year's team that finally got rolling midway through the season, woke the fuck up, started whooping ass, taking names. The youngest team in the league.
Youngest team in the league.
The youngest fucking team in the league.
The youngest team in the league. You got a bunch of youngsters out there running around doing things. You never know what's gonna happen with these young guys. Now you bring in guys.
Put that shit on. Hey.
Now you bring in guys that are legitimate pros, that are legitimate players, that have been on other teams and made noise to add to those youth guys who are growing, who have another year under their belts. Now you add to that coaching staff full of players that'll make these guys great. And I guess the fans have heard it. You know why? Because Ford Field season tickets sold out for the first time ever. For the first time ever, the Lions sold out season tickets in Ford Field. Like, yeah, all the hype is there. These guys are feeling it, but they're also fucking taking it one day at a time. Why? Because the coaching staff is full of players that have fucking been there and done that. The coaching staff is full of players that have played in Super Bowls, coached in Super Bowls, won Super Bowls, so they know what this shit means. They know how to not just dive into the hype and get engrossed in all of that, but to carry it on the field, to take this 1 week at a time, and to fuck up their opponent when they step across the field from them.
In the hype time.
In the hype time.
Hype
I just
time.
need you to trust me. That's all. Please.
No, I'm with the shits, and I cannot wait for the season opener. I cannot wait for the season. I think this defense finally has a little bit of an identity too, although there's new pieces involved with it. You know, one thing they're bringing constantly is that violence, and AG's been very vocal about that starting last year. And again, that's just the beauty, mate, of having these guys so fucking young, is that it's instilled into the fucking memory. It's like this is kind of like this part. If this is ever getting clipped, please cut this part out. This is like some real shit. All right.
In the nighttime.
I always wondered, my life. This is fucked up. You know, like the ISIS videos. It's like fucking.
Where is this going?
No, but listen though. Listen. You're talking about guys that are going to like neighborhoods. They're fucking chopping off heads. They're fucking doing like shooting them in the back of the fucking head. Adams, like 3-year-olds, have to watch this shit. 3-year-old Adams are watching this, and then they grow up and they join those same organizations. But it's like, how do you live through that terror and like accept it for what it is? And the answer is, when they're young, it's instilled. Like when they're fucking children, when they're little babies. So it's just secondhand nature to be like that savage. And that's what, in a fucked up roundabout way, to bring it back to Detroit Lions, is what's going on now too.
Yeah.
As you have fucking AG instilling that fucking violence into these young guys.
You got these kids being bred as killers. Shout out Coney 2018 or whatever that was. Little kids being bred as killers, being bred as savages. Have them going out there ready for war. And then you bring in a couple vets. Hell yeah, Lucas, get your skinny ass over here.
No.
You see this, man? You see this? You see this behind me? This is the face of a killer.
Can't see him.
Get over this way. This is the face of a man ready for war. This is the embodiment of the Detroit Lions. This is the spirit animal of the Detroit Lions. Let's go. Let's go. That's what it's all about. Ready for war.
Hey, whose band is this?
And if you're going against Detroit Lions, you might need some insurance. Best place to get some insurance is with Swiss. Because now that summer is here, it's important to make sure you are properly covered. Whether it's grad parties, just group people over to enjoy the liquor pool, your liability exposure increases significantly in the summertime. Let Swiss Insurance Group review your coverage and make sure you are properly protected from unexpected loss. Check out SwissINS.com or visit Mark today at 248-800-4177.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
MVP, Sarah Gold, MVP, Super Bowl, Kirby Giants, Super Bowl, Lee McNeil, Warren Sapp 2.0.
Roderick Martin?
Who?
That's a big boy. That's a big boy coming in there. You think you're going to be able to run up the middle of Roderick Martin?
Lions going undefeated. Undefeated, brother. They're taking it all.
There's no chance.
No chance.
Jordan Love? Justin Fields?
Pussy.
Kirk Cousins?
Pussy.
Get him up. Rain Dakota Prescott?
Pussy.
Get him out of here. This is Jared Goff's NFC this year.
This is Jared Goff. This is Ben Johnson. This is Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Antoine Green.
This is them all. The Lions are coming for everybody.
Brought to you by Swiss Insurance.
What the is going on with my
I
life?
apologize in like the first segment. I gave you guys a fair warning. That's my man's. That's my man's. Like shout out my man's and his man's. All I'm concerned about my man's might have new man's. I don't know. Dogs don't even bark like that.
I know, that's how Lucas barks.
It is. Well, Lucas is from Toledo. That's how dogs bark in Toledo.
It's never an attack. It's always a cry for help when the dog in Toledo barks.
It's like the episode of SpongeBob where they're in like that fucking random ass city. Like, hey,
Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? Whew.
We're Lions
gassed up.
fans too in Toledo. Feeling good?
I'm gassed up.
Gassed up?
Oh yeah. You gotta talk so I can put myself together.
I got nothing after that. What am I supposed to do after that? I didn't even know what that was. All right. Well, you were talking bad shit about opponents. Called Justin Fields pussy.
Yep.
And I quote. Kirk Cousins pussy.
Yep.
And I quote. However, some people say have them, the Bears, were the best secondary in the NFC North. Some have the Bears the best shots to win the NFC North. Second best shots to win the NFC North. Is that true? Is that what this is?
This is
the
about the
33rd team?
33rd team.
What is this, Spinning?
This is says that the Bears have the best secondary in the division.
How, Sway?
How do you feel about that? Look at those cornerbacks. You like those cornerbacks? Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson.
Who said this?
Kendrell Vieter.
He's an idiot.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Dave
Portnoy.
Wanastad.
It's not even a real
Don't
name.
you know?
Not even a real name.
How do you feel about that?
What do you want? You just want to get me fucking mad. There's no way to fucking feel about that. That is stupid. That's dumb. Make it make sense. Can you make it make sense?
No.
Can you make it make sense, Chris?
Yeah. They're watching training camp and they're watching Justin Fields throw, and it's making the secondary look really good.
That's a good cut. Hey, that's nice.
That's a good point.
I ain't gonna lie. That was nice. JB, can you make it make sense?
I cannot. I just have to reiterate what Chris said right there. They're just watching practice, seeing Justin Fields throw, and yeah, secondary is looking nice compared to what Justin Fields is throwing out there.
That's what I need. I know we had John Costco on to make some sense of it, and that was before training camp where he kind of said that, hey, the Detroit Lions do got some names back there, but they're not in sync yet. They don't have chemistry yet. That's not what's happening in practice. You're seeing the reports coming out of practice. Not just from what we read earlier today about the defensive line, but the secondary tearing shit up too. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, the only guy that seems to get going on these guys, unless it's like the second unit, is Jamison Williams, who's also just a freak fucking athlete.
Yeah.
I'm done. Fuck it. I don't care. Let him continue to disrespect the Detroit Lions secondary. That sounds crazy to fucking say. After what went down with that secondary last year, it was atrocious. It was god awful. And maybe that's an impression left and burned in the memory of these national outlets coming out with this stuff. But the Bears had the number one overall pick. Their
Not a good
secondary
team.
literally ranked
not a good team.
32.
Yep.
Last in the league.
The worst.
So how the fuck do they make the jump?
Worst of
How do they
first,
just?
baby.
They're just giving the fucking jump. Here, we're the only team making fucking like actual moves. Again, I don't care. I'm not gonna get mad about it. Why do you do this to me?
Oh man.
JB, can you get a couple barks? I don't hear JB bark. Or Spike Lee is a
Spike Lee is a dog
Spike Lee
impression.
is a barking.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Chris? Chris barks like a beagle.
That's also Chris asking for water.
My boy has a beagle, and it is the most annoying dog. I thought that was all cap about their like how annoying they are with their barks and their whines, but no, that's like
it's crazy.
Constant. It's so annoying.
Jason Elder says, I can't get Lucas's bird chest out of my eyes. This is heavyweights, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's true.
I just wanted to take off my shirt.
Get us demonetized. It's everyone's like your guys' tits.
It is what it is.
I can't bridge the gap for the Bears jumping to number one. I mean, if there's a secondary to be number one, that's not the Detroit Lions. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased Detroit Lions fan, because I am a biased. I'm not that biased, actually. I am a Detroit Lions fan. It's probably the fucking Packers.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to pick a secondary in this division to be number one, it's not the Bears, for fucking Pete's sake. What the
Who's Pete?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But for the sake
Bears
of
either.
Pete, how, like, Yair Alexander has been in this league doing shit.
Darnell Savage.
Rasul Douglas
yeah.
has been in the league doing shits. Like, I don't know. It's the 33rd team, though, too. They've been on this bullshit for a minute. Again, they started off nice. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm disgusted by it. It just doesn't make sense. I would say they're the worst or the second worst secondary in the division. Yeah, I like their safety combination. I like Jaquan Brisker and I like Eddie Jackson, but other than that, man, you can't tell me about their cornerbacks.
Nope.
And what are you looking at on the like you said, the Packers for sure should be one or two. The Lions should be the other one. I know this might give you PTSD watching the Lions last year, but it's a completely revamped secondary. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, is he pretty good? Is he better than anybody on that Bears graphic?
Yes.
Yeah. Kirby Joseph, is he pretty good? Is he better than anyone on that Bears graphic? Probably.
Right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Cam Sutton, is he pretty good? Is he better than anyone on that Bears graphic?
Like a lot of what you would hold on to in making that statement is like the prospect of the Bears secondary, and more importantly, probably just a Jalen guy. But you have that same prospect in a fucking Kirby Joseph. You have that same prospect in a Ryan Branch, who, by the way, that's guy coming off our bench. This guy's been used to her inside the den. Now, I'm not making the claim, but some people consider him the best defender in this past draft class. Mm-hmm. That's your second guy. That guy's coming off the unit, your secondary. You also have Emmanuel Mosley, day-to-day, by the way, too, officially here in Detroit, officially put on the PUP list because of that. Day-to-day on him. Don't get too concerned that he's not going to play in the season. That doesn't necessarily mean that. He officially hits the PUP because he's finally here in Detroit physically. But that's a guy that started on number one defense last year. It was Emmanuel Mosley. As the number one cornerback covering the number one guys. He's on this team. I don't get the disrespect. Again, if I had to make sense of it, I can give you the Detroit Lions secondary being ass last year and that being burned into your memory. But what goes along with that is the Bears secondary being ass. It just makes no sense for them to be number one.
No, it does not. It does not make any sense. But, you know, it is what it is. These guys, like you said, they came out hot out the gates, and then it's been a pretty rapid decline since then.
I mean,
do you think the Bears are number one in anything in the division? Linebacking core?
Oh, like position-wise?
Yeah.
If there's an argument to be made.
Quarterback?
Yeah. That's receivers, maybe?
I said that and you laughed at me.
What, because I have the Lions? Amon-Ra J-Mo.
I think linebacker for sure.
Yeah, linebacker for sure. Yeah, you're right. 100% linebacker. Linebacker, maybe receivers.
Depends what you classify Justin Fields at for quarterback and running backs.
Exactly. Do you want your running back to throw? Because they have that.
Yeah.
They have that in Justin Fields. And I you know, I've come around a little bit to like a little bit of the hype with Justin Fields. I went and put a $5 on him yesterday for the fuck of it. Because if that line's able to hold up, maybe he does do some amazing things. But I just don't see it that way.
5.
Uncle Neil's Soft Feet says 100 likes and they'll keep their shirts on.
Deal. Chris, make that a poll.
All right, bet.
100 likes, we'll keep it. Come on.
Yeah, man.
All right, officially demonetized. Way to go. Just kidding. Money in my pockets. That's gross. That's just stop. That's disturbing.
I'm trying to do the poll, man.
Yeah. You distracted him.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry. Didn't mean to get you worked up like that.
Rank the secondaries in the North.
My balls was hot. Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
That's fair. I don't mind dispute that at all. JB, is that how it should go? Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings? Ranking secondaries.
Secondary?
Sorry.
I kind of still would put the Lions first though, but
Yeah.
Packers, all right, yeah, I can see them being at least somewhat secondary.
Alex Merrill, 150 likes, and we'll take our shirts off.
They're gonna hit that. I don't want to take my shirt off.
Make the poll, Chris.
100 or 150?
150, we'll take them off. 100 likes, we'll keep them on.
I did not agree to this.
Why not?
Let's go a little bit early. When I come back, I'm gonna find out who the fuck has the Bears. Poor Chris trying to make a poll.
Okay, 100 likes or less, no shirts, right?
No, just forget it.
No,
Forget
I'm trying to.
I'll get it. You're fine. You're
we
fine.
keep changing it.
Yeah,
Just,
easy to get it. Let's just go to break, and let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's. Because you can walk into any Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win not one but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 1 for you and 1 for your wife, girlfriend, or best bud. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
Yo, so the Academy of Warren has a brand new state-of-the-art sports dome field house that has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, and soccer field, which also can be used for 7-on-7 football. With K through 8th grade that features AM and PM latchkey, smaller classroom sizes, a learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, and so much more. But not to mention, Ermanni and Edwards will be broadcasting live from their carnival on August 24th. So come out, meet the staff, and explore your child's new school. They are now accepting new enrollment. For more information, go to academyofwarren.net.
Bonjour now. Welcome back.
Shout out King in the chat.
Shout out King. Everything King?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to King in the chat. That's a real one. Spin more racks. At Spin more racks. At the real Chris Platte. At JB up next. At Speakeasy Sports _. Make sure you guys hit the follow button. Chris, do you have the graphic for this one now?
Yes.
Because I saw something on Twitter spinning. I was scrolling, and you already know. Some Jared Goff shit come up, I'm quick to hate.
Yeah.
I'm quick to point out, yeah, but that happened. But he had this, he had that. And I saw something on Twitter today. And I didn't have a quick reaction to it. I still don't necessarily have an answer to this. If Jared Goff is able to do the unthinkable and win the North and bring playoff football for the first time to Ford Field, win a playoff game, and maybe more, ... We'll go playoff win. Does he surpass Matthew Stafford in the ranks of Lions legacy?
Yes. Easily yes. And this is the anti-Jared Goff show, as you label us. I love Stafford. Loved Stafford in this year. But yeah, if he wins a playoff game, if he wins a division, if he does 2 things that Stafford could never do in his career, yeah, for sure. The Lions have never won the NFC North. The Lions haven't won a playoff game in over 30 years. If he can do both of those, then yes.
See, my player-hating mind immediately jumped to when you think of this Detroit Lions team. And I'm not even just talking about, like, us. I'm talking about, like, national media. When they're hyping up this Detroit Lions team, Jared Goff does come up, yes. But it's names like Ben Johnson. It's the names like CJ GJ. The names like Kirby Joseph, like David Montgomery. I mean, am I wrong? Am I being an absolute player? Like, I
think so. Quarterback's the most important position on the field, period.
Because I came down to know.
Why? How?
Because, like, as an individual player in Lions legacy, like Goff just feels like I'm catching a lot of hate for this. I know it. but kind of just along for the ride. I mean, it's like I don't know how racing works, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But if I went out there spinning and I raced you in my tracks, and you raced me in your fucking four-door Silverado F-250 Blazer, you'd win.
Probably, yeah.
And then if we switched cars, and I got in that four-door F-250 Silverado Blazer, and you were in the tracks, I would win.
Maybe.
Right? So sometimes like just the machine along with it. And Jared Goff has progressed. Jared Goff is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong at all. But what's one thing this team has that Matthew Stafford never had in his entire career? It's coaching.
That's fair.
Matthew Stafford has
Jim Caldwell was a good coach.
Okay, yeah. Was he this?
You love Jim Caldwell.
I love Jim Caldwell.
I love Jim Caldwell.
Was he ever this?
No.
Was he ever Ben Johnson?
No.
Did we ever have a Ben Johnson?
No.
Kellen Moore's probably the closest thing, and he left as a quarterback's coach to become offensive coordinator elsewhere. Scott Linehan was pretty close too. They allowed him to leave too. I was pissed off about that. They allowed Mike Martz to leave too. That shit did piss me off.
How did you feel about that 2014 team though?
Nothing like this.
No.
What do you mean no? No one's ever felt this is the first time in Lions history they ever sold out season tickets.
Yeah, that's true.
Matthew Stafford's never had
but
this type of coaching.
But you didn't think that 2014 was capable of winning a division, winning a playoff game?
No.
No?
No.
With one of the best defenses in the NFL?
2014. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the year after a year prior when they made the playoffs without suing them.
Yeah.
And they played Seattle. That's the team I was thinking of, 2014. That team I thought they could win division, yeah. That team definitely dropped the ball. But no, it wasn't the type of confidence and hype that I have in this team here. It was the Detroit Lions of old where they constantly fucked something up somehow, some way, every single time. But my whole point is, though, we're ranking Jared Goff over Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford, I don't even think, I know, you know. Everyone who watched him knows. Let's be respectful of the time that he was here, however you felt about him. Carried this team at times.
For sure.
Right? Think about the receivers we had in the past. He's made plays with the Chris Durhams, the fucking Corey Fullers, like those type of names that he's made like highlight plays and game-winning like throws to constantly, time and time over again. It goes back to us racing in the cars. I'm probably gonna win in the fucking four-door Silverado F-250 Blazer, just as you would. So Jared Goff just feels like he is the guy in the better system, the better car going. I don't feel comfortable putting him over Matthew Stafford.
You know what also goes hand in hand with racing cars?
What?
Is at the end of the day, you don't look at who had the better car, you look at who won. You remember who won the race. You don't remember you being in a Trax and me being in a Blazer.
Do we?
You remember who won the race.
Trent Dilfer won a race.
Trent Dilfer won a race. And Trent Dilfer's a Super Bowl champion.
No one's really talking about him as like a legacy guy in the Ravens quarterback history.
I mean, they think he's better than the guy that got after him that didn't win the Super Bowl. I don't even remember his name.
But right now, I got a shout out to Dre, by the way. But I hope, Dre, if you're listening, hop in the Woodward Sports chat and answer this now. Legacy-wise, who do you think holds higher in the Ravens' history? Is it Lamar Jackson or Trent Dilfer?
Trent Dilfer's got a Super Bowl.
It's Lamar Jackson, brother.
I don't know.
Trent Dilfer just along for the ride.
You also can't fully make that comparison because Lamar Jackson was a unanimous MVP.
But that's what I'm saying.
The Goff-Stafford equation, neither one of them have that close to a differential in talent. I don't think the talent gap is.
No, you don't know.
I don't think the talent gap.
I never pull this card on you because I never want to disrespect you like that. But no, Matthew Stafford talent-wise is night and day than Goff.
Yeah.
No, I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying Lamar Jackson was unanimous MVP.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
He said the talent gap isn't as large as Trent.
It isn't.
Yeah,
it's not that large.
It's not. But that's the closest thing to come to the top of my head. But there still is a difference, right? We all agree that Matthew Stafford's the better quarterback between the two, tit for tat, tit for nit,
tit for tit,
tit for nips.
We all.
What about Troy Aikman and Tony Romo?
You gotta go Troy Aikman.
Yeah, and Troy Aikman wasn't a great quarterback.
But Tony Romo, did he win a playoff game?
I don't know.
I don't think.
Did Stafford?
No, he didn't.
No.
But that's what I'm saying though. The results of this situation though, I think it's more of a team effort. Look at how hype that last segment.
So was the Cowboys.
When you took off your shirt and you were flaunting those beautiful tits of yours. Were we talking about Jared Goff?
Yeah, Jared Goff got brought up.
No, we were before then. What led to that?
Yeah, no.
It was the defense. It just feels like he's more product of the fucking four-door F-250 Blazer.
If Jared Goff wins a division and wins a playoff game in Detroit, I think he's higher than Stafford on the totem pole.
Yeah. Easy. I don't disagree with the points you're bringing up. Like, yes, Goff is in a better position to win than Matt Stafford was in Detroit. And yes, Matthew Stafford is a much better quarterback than Jared Goff. But at the end of the day, if we're looking at the history, like Spencer just brought up, he brought up multiple scenarios where a quarterback achieved less, or a quarterback achieved more than the more talented quarterback. And in hindsight, NFL looked back at that quarterback as the better quarterback, or the more important legacy-wise quarterback. Like, winning trumps all of this other factors that you bring in.
Well, how about I lay it to you like this, player? Who was a quarterback during the Barry Sanders days?
Scott Kramer. Oh,
exactly. And they won playoff games.
They won one playoff game.
That's what we're talking about here.
It's 30 years ago.
That's what we're talking about here with Jared Goff.
Yeah, and it's better than 0 division titles.
But you couldn't even name the guy's name.
I think it's Kramer. Kramer was the
Scott
last,
something.
Kramer, I'm pretty sure. He was the last quarterback to win.
From Seinfeld?
Yeah, no, his last name's Kramer, I'm pretty sure.
JB, you're the oldest one in the room.
Barely.
Barely. I don't remember the quarterback back then. Jeez.
But he won the playoff game.
He's just trying to act like he's not 30.
No, I'm not 30. Facts.
So you got 6 days left, brother.
Shit, what y'all give me for my birthday? Hey, by the way, I think
Eric Kramer or Scott Mitchell. I don't know which one.
I think it was Scott Mitchell.
Yeah.
No, I think it was Eric Kramer, and they
Veneers.
upgraded Scott Mitchell in free agency. I could be 100%
Yeah,
wrong.
and who you care about more? The one that won the playoff game.
No, we don't care about none of them. We've all as of now, who was the best quarterback in Detroit Lions history?
It was Scott Mitchell.
Scott Mitchell? Okay.
Stafford.
I was right. Scott. Ha, fuck Kramer.
Stafford.
Fuck Seinfeld, too.
No,
Play the laugh track.
Whoa. Seinfeld's great.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I never watched that, actually.
It's
I just like
Seinfeld's
shit on
great.
Seinfeld.
It's good. It's the best comedy about nothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Well, anyway.
There it is.
Copyright.
We need a laugh track.
We do.
Film in front of a live
But listen.
studio audience.
Scott
Mitchell.
won the playoff game, but who's regarded as the best quarterback in Detroit Lions history?
Matt Stafford.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he is. That's the same way I view this Jared Goff situation. Jared Goff goes out there and they win the division and they win a playoff game. What Scott Mitchell did, maybe could have been a wild card. I'm not 100% sure.
People are saying Bobby Lane's the best quarterback in Lions history.
No one's saying Bobby Lane's the best. I mean, they people are in the chat.
Adiz
Yeah.
411 said Bobby Lane's the best.
Actually, technically, they're not wrong, though. He did win, like, championships. There's the Bobby Lane curse.
The laugh track would be essential.
I'm sticking with Stafford, bro. And it's not a hate thing.
Hate.
It's just as I observed the whole situation too with Scott Miller, who won the playoff game in the
Scott
Detroit
Mitchell.
Lions. Whatever. We don't even fucking care about this guy. And he won the playoff game in Detroit Lions gear.
I'm just saying, how many times do we talk about on this show and all the shows? Oh, if the Lions win a playoff game, this city's getting burned to the ground. It's party central, like blah, blah. Like, at the end of the day, it shows that everybody only wants one thing, and they want the Lions to win.
Yeah.
And if Jared Goff happens to be the guy that gets you that, then he's going to be remembered and revered and demanded a statue.
Brother.
He's not getting a statue.
I know he's not, but people are going to say it. You better believe the chat's going to say that.
Why is that not the case for Scott Mitchell? If he won the playoff game.
Because you also had arguably the greatest running back of all time in Barry Sanders.
Right? Because there's another piece you credit more for the success. That's why.
But there's nothing that's Barry Sanders about this Lions other than
Ben Johnson's fucking...
Ben Johnson is
Ben
Barry
Johnson's
Sanders?
Barry Sanders of offensive coordinators right now. He is fucking shit up.
I don't
Andy
know about
Reid.
that.
No, I know about that. Andy Reid, Super Bowl winning head coach.
Would you rather have Ben Johnson or Kyle Shanahan as your offensive coordinator?
Kyle Shanahan.
Would you rather have Ben Johnson or Andy Reid as your offensive coordinator?
Ben Johnson.
You'd rather have Ben Johnson than Andy Reid?
Andy Reid's nice. Let's be real about it. What the fuck did he do before Patrick Mahomes? He was nice.
He was good with the Eagles.
He was nice. But this guy, Ben Johnson, makes Jared Goff look good. Laugh track.
Andy Reid made Alex Smith look like a baller.
He did. I got me Ben.
Ben Johnson or Sean McVay?
Jared Goff's better than Alex Smith. Right? I don't know, dude. Alex Smith actually went and won again in Washington.
Ben Johnson or Sean McVay?
Ooh. Gotta go Sean McVay.
Yeah, so that's two. You're not taking two running backs over Barry Sanders.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not a single one.
No.
Not a Walter Payton.
No.
That's all I could say. That's the only argument they might put in there, honestly. But still, nonetheless, the reason why somebody else is credit for the success, and I feel it's the same way here with Jared Goff. This feels like more of a team situation than it is a Jared Goff situation. Another example of that too would be Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's kind of different too because that's the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, shout out Kyle Shanahan.
Shout out Kyle Shanahan. They have a great history as a franchise. They have Super Bowls in their franchise. Before Tom Brady, the most winningest quarterback was Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
And part of that franchise too. But nonetheless, though, Jimmy Garoppolo took that team to multiple Super Bowls. Not multiple Super Bowls, but to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking cast it aside. Like no one's dick riding the average. If he was just the guy in the fucking F-250 doors,
it's completely
up. Like,
different.
I can't put him over Jared.
You can't bring up the 49ers and say it's similar to that.
It is similar to
the
that.
Lions don't have a Joe Montana or a Steve Young to be like, yeah, he's not that good. They don't. They don't have a Joe Montana or Steve Young legacy quarterback.
But regardless,
the
Jimmy G is not viewed in any type of light like that at all.
The legacy of Lions quarterbacks is nowhere near the 49ers.
That's fine. But the point is, this guy's gone to the Super Bowl, no one's looking at him that way. When he got a $40 million deal with the Raiders, everyone's like, oh, fuck, that's great. Devontae Adams wants to be traded after they made him the fucking starting quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what Jared Goff is better than Jimmy G, by the way, too. But Jared Goff is a part of this. It's not because of him. Every success that you saw with the Detroit Lions previously, I'm not going to say because of Matthew Stafford alone.
He plays
but Matthew Stafford played huge.
Yeah, I mean, also Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Who do you credit more to the success, Calvin Johnson or Matt Stafford?
Combination of the two. Because we saw Calvin without Matthew, and we were 0-16.
That's fair.
But I'm just saying, like I got Matthew Stafford over Goff. If Goff goes beyond that playoff game and makes the NFC Championship and like shit like that, we can have conversations then. I'm cool with that then. But until then, Matthew Stafford is the greatest Detroit Lions quarterback of all time.
That's fair. Let me tell you about Guardian Alarm. Because Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. They're professional technicians. Take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and no Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology. It's been proven to work, and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sends you.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Hey, this is Mr. Kearney, Chief Academic Officer at Academy of Warren. I want to welcome you to the brand new field house. The state-of-the-art facility has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, soccer field. It can be used for 7-on-7 football. Our K-8 academic features AM, PM, latchkey, small classroom sizes, Learning Street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Holton Mifflin curriculum, academic games, K-8 athletics, and more. Enroll today at academywarren.net.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts. Carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
Get you a BBL.
The last quarterback
Get you a BBL for sure.
to win a playoff game for the Detroit Lions was Eric Kramer.
Eric Kramer, that's what I see.
So you win.
JB?
Right? 1991, hold on. 1991 Detroit Lions roster. We'll get down to this right now. Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Get the fuck out of here. Guess who it was?
To defeat the Huns. Did they send us daughters?
So when I put in
1991,
do you think that's like 1991, 92 or 1991? Oh, damn.
I don't know.
It's
I was
definitely-
-5.
Oh, no,
Guess
you
what?
were born.
I think it's 90, 91.
Yeah, you were alive.
What? No, I wasn't.
JB was alive.
You couldn't watch TV, so
What year were you born?
88.
Man, your parents won't let you watch TV in your 3? That's fucked up.
Dang.
JB's like, I was blind.
It's like that.
It's all coloring books. That's all.
Guess
It's
what?
like that Kevin Hart thing.
You're
When were you
wrong.
born? 88. Damn.
You're wrong.
Why?
I'm wrong.
Who's wrong?
You're wrong.
It wasn't either of them?
Rodney Pete.
Rodney Pete?
I said that.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Even fucking proves my case more.
Gunslinging Pete.
No,
You don't know Rodney Pete, bro?
I know Rodney Pete. But I'm saying none of us fucking knew. It's just a playoff game.
We weren't born.
But that's the last in the. That's what I'm saying, though. One playoff win to submit you as the best Detroit Lions. As fortunate as this. It is Bobby Lane, by the way.
It's Bobby
Matthew
Lane.
Stafford. But like,
It's Bobby.
if you're going off of rings, but maybe Bobby Lane was a fucking product of his environment, just like Jared Goff. No, he was the man.
Bobby Lane was the man.
Bobby Lane was the fucking man. Yeah. That's why he cursed the team. You gonna trade me, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
You
I'm all you fucking
traded
guy.
me?
But shit ain't sweet around here without Bobby. Big Dick Bobby. It's Bobby, bitch. I'm picking shotties, bitch.
You know why they traded him, by the way?
I heard that song's about Bobby Lane.
You know why they traded Bobby Lane?
Why? Because they didn't want to pay him? Or he banged the owner's daughter or something?
Maybe. I don't know about the owner's daughter, but no, dude was fucking full of himself, drinking, partying, getting into fights and shit like that, showing up to practice drunk, playing games like fucking hungover. Like
Still going crazy? Still winning
still
championships?
going crazy.
So Johnny Manziel, but actually productive.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, Dennis Rodman did it. He was fine.
That's true.
That is
Bobby,
true.
bitch.
And Dennis Rodman got a couple rings too.
Milt Plum's up there, too.
Who's that?
Famous Lions quarterback.
Milk Plum?
Milt Plum.
Is that a real?
Yeah. We're going to get him on BDE.
Shaq also said
Of
that
course.
Dennis Rodman was his worst teammate ever.
Yes.
Why you say that?
He said it because of exactly that. Dennis Rodman would just after a game he'd grab 18 boards. He'd grab 18 boards, and after the game he'd leave. He wouldn't even do media, and he wouldn't even shower, and he'd just go straight to the club. And then he'd come in the next day hungover at practice. Then game time, grab another 18 rebounds. Like, dude was just an animal.
Milt Plum, born in 1935. This guy's
still alive.
Okay, I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
See, Rodman was just dedicated to the game and the night.
88 years old. Is he coming in studio, or you guys do?
I don't know. We asked Maz to hook it up and
hook you up with Milt Plum.
Yeah.
You asked him to hook you up with that, or like Maz? That's the hook up Maz got you.
We asked Maz to do it.
To get you him specifically.
Yeah.
Why can't you get us anybody, Maz? They got Milt Plum. Why
We
can't
don't have him yet.
Oh, we had Joe Harrington, but we did that ourselves.
We did that ourselves. What?
Not even close.
What?
All right, Chris, let's hear yours.
What was that
I'm
supposed
not
to
gonna
be?
do it.
Boom, 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 boom.
We do need that laugh track though.
All right. Bears have a better shot to win the NFC North than the Packers. Cat. You believe it?
Yeah.
Go on with your bad self.
I do, because I think quarterback is that important, and I think they have the most dynamic quarterback in the division. Just like Matt Stafford carried the Lions, I think Justin Fields could be able to do that with the Bears. And this is per ESPN analytics. The Bears have a 16% chance to win, and the Packers only have 12%.
The Packers are
Vikings at 29%.
Bro,
Which one makes you the most mad?
Vikings. The Vikings. The Vikings. They've won 13 fucking games by one score in the skin of their fucking teeth.
11, but yeah.
Why are they fucking getting choked on like this? This is crazy.
And they lost, 7 starters?
Bro, the Giants went to their fucking home field and laid their cock out on the fucking table and asked for hors d'oeuvres.
They did. Hors d'oeuvres.
Why? I don't fucking understand this shit.
4 doors, more whores.
I get it. Like, you don't have to be the brightest, smartest guy to have a microphone or have credentials, because we're not fucking in front of microphones with credentials.
True.
But you have to be fucking even stupider to get to ESPN level? Like, what the fuck? Did nobody watch the Vikings last year?
I guess not. I mean, probably not. Who watches a Vikings game?
And then they traded Dalvin Cook. Remember the stat we had? By the numbers. We invented that, by the way. Don't let anyone else fucking steal that shit and think they invented it. No. By the numbers was invented here.
By the numbers.
The Minnesota Vikings were undefeated, or only 2 losses every time that Dalvin Cook had. I think it was 26 or 16 touches. Remember that? Or a certain amount of yards, whatever it was. Dalvin Cook was vital to that success. And in those games, it continued on last year too. When he didn't, they lost.
Yeah.
They got rid of that guy. That guy's gone. Meaning, that statistic they're not going to fulfill those yards, those carries, whatever the fuck it was.
Well, Madison's pretty good.
Madison's pretty good. Is he Dalvin Cook?
No.
No. That's the point. That guy's gone. I like Jordan Addison. You could hype me up on some Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
But get the fuck off their dick, please. Get the fuck off their dick. The Bears too.
They got a top 5 tight end in the
Jesus Christ. Top 10. Top 5. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so they should be good.
But he's the same as LT, Brian. The same numbers. Look at the numbers.
Hey, don't speak ill of the dead, all right?
Oh, whoa. Eric Ebron?
No, Adam.
Oh, I was doing Adam. Yeah, Adam was part of that crew. Yeah, Adam was the fucking ringleader of that. I fucking hated that. That shit drove me fucking nuts. One guy played Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, and fucking Golden Tate. Had every fucking reason to be open and make the best catches. Another guy fucking played with Jeff Driscoll, the worst version of Jared Goff, and fucking whoever the fuck else.
Hey.
Pro Bowl, too. What?
Jeff Driscoll was a baller, all right? I don't want to hear any Jeff Driscoll disrespect.
No, he wasn't. Well, I'm sick of people
on?
riding the Vikings dick. What is this? Sly Hotel?
I don't know. They got a bunch of old ladies getting into a bus.
Let's go. What happens
Chase
on my bus stays on my bus.
Yeah.
No,
What
I
about
think
meat curtains.
I think the Packers have the second best.
They got some veneers.
They got
for sure.
some veneers for sure. Pop those veneers out. Have the best night of your life in the nighttime.
Keep going though, because you talk for me. I gotta send Chris a video.
Yeah, so old ladies, they give it that good knowledge.
They pop their teeth out and get to work. Bro.
I think the I don't know. I think the Bears are the most dangerous team, and like I said, I think they are on the uprise. While the Vikings are definitely falling down. The Vikings fell off a cliff. The Packers, we don't know. We don't know what Jordan Love's going to be. The Packers defense severely underperformed last year. They have names out there, but they played like shit all year. And yeah, the young receivers look good, but that was when Aaron Rodgers was throwing them the ball. So if Jordan Love goes out there and he is just the next Packers quarterback, then yeah, they're there. But I don't think he's going to be that. I don't think he's going to be like, they can't get that fucking lucky.
Packers?
They can't. Yeah, they can't. They can't just have 3 quarterbacks for 30 years.
But when you're doing it like that, you're no longer calling it luck. You know what the fuck you're doing at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like James Houston, like, okay, has one game, couple sacks. Damn, it's crazy. The Lions put in that fucking the guy that cut in the 5th round. He just fucking sacked Josh Allen. He got pretty lucky. That's nice. Oh shit, he did it again. Damn,
he ripped Trevor Lawrence's knee off.
Yeah, damn. It's not luck anymore when you consistently do it. But I get it. You're right. It is different regimes throughout the times. Fucking Gutenberg, Heiss, whatever the fuck you say his name, their GM, seems like a dumbass.
Ryan Pace?
No, talking about the Packers.
Oh, the Packers.
Yeah. But by the way, you wanted to disrespect Jordan Love. You wanted to disrespect Romeo Doubs. You like Yair Alexander?
No, I like Romeo Doubs.
Do you like Yair Alexander?
Yeah.
Who do you like more, Romeo Doubs or Yair Alexander?
Yair Alexander.
Play the fucking tape, Chris.
Oh, is this a one-on-one where he wins?
You like that? Nasty. Has Jordan Love done the ball, by the way, too.
Loop that one
He
more
underthrew
time.
that bitch.
I hate the Bears more than the Packers.
That's getting picked off by the safety. I can see Kirby Joseph right there.
But I'm just saying, we got to stop disrespecting these guys. And I don't, maybe not we, because I'm not doing it. But I'm talking about national media.
I need to see it out of Jordan Love.
My guy right here to my right.
I need to see it out of Jordan Love. I need to see Jordan Love go out there and do that.
That's fair.
I like the rest of the Packers roster. And like I said, their defense has names, but they severely underperformed last year. I don't expect them to do that again.
Have you seen good coaching and good roster carry quarterback before?
Do you think Matt LaFleur is a good coach?
No, I gotta see it out of him. That's why I gotta see some shit out of him. I don't hate him. It's just actually, if I want to pick at him for anything, it's the dick riding of Matt LaFleur he did there for a while. Wanting to give him like the head coach of the year. Like, no, Aaron Rodgers. The reason why Aaron Rodgers liked Aaron Hackett, the reason why Aaron Rodgers liked Matt LaFleur, Nathaniel Hackett, is because he could tell him. Yeah, he could walk all over him. Yeah. Tell him what the fuck to do. They talking about the other day too when Nathaniel Hackett was getting attacked by Sean Payton. When Aaron Rodgers' defense, he never said he was the best offensive coordinator yet. He's like, he's my favorite. Yeah. He's my favorite offensive coordinator.
He got him 2 MVPs.
Right? But Aaron's smart. As much as we love to like, haha, joke around, like, and he's a fucking smart individual when it comes to the fucking X's and O's of football and playing football. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's why he's awarded with all those things. Were you gonna say something, though, Chris?
Yeah, I want to say something. I think it might be crazy, but are the Lions' odds too low to win the division at 43%? That means if you're doing a simulation, out of 10 times, the Lions only win the division 4 times. I feel like I get football can have injuries and all that, but when I'm looking at this roster, this Lions roster, and I'm looking at what happened to the Vikings and the Bears still being at least a year away and the Packers just transitioning to a new quarterback, like, the Lions' odds should be higher than 40%. That means the majority of the time the Lions aren't winning the division if you simulate this season.
Yeah, but it's still twice as many as the next team. Like it's not a slap. And they still have, like, on FanDuel, one of the best odds out of any division winner is the Lions to win the North. So I'm not mad at it because it is football and anything can happen. So it's unpredictable to a point. But no, I don't think it's disrespect. You know what is disrespect, though? If you guys aren't going to Big Boy, because Strawberry Fest is back. Try classic breakfast items like some strawberry hot cakes or mouth-watering red velvet waffle. If you're not feeling breakfast, try the strawberry bacon chicken wrap or cool off with the refreshing summer splash salad. And don't forget to grab dessert, including the very delicious classic strawberry pie, deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and more at Big Boy.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
You're a good coach, Tim. Oh, great shot.
Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports, and some, well, not so much.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
Shit. Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
Can't get enough Woodward Sports content? Head over to woodwardsports.com right now for up-to-date sports articles and great entertainment news. We have the best writers, bloggers, and coverage all at your fingertips. Head to woodwardsports.com right now to experience all Woodward Sports has to offer.
Mark White gonna do you right. Mark White gonna change your life. Mark White. When buying or selling real estate, flexibility control over the sales process is key. Sellers, how would you like the freedom of canceling your listing agreement at any time or for any reason? With no penalty. That's exactly what Mark White and Associates offer. It's called the minute-by-minute listing agreement, but Mark White and Associates. Try Mark White's risk-free minute-to-minute listing agreement today. Look to buy or sell real estate? Visit markwhitesales.com or call markwhitesales.com where flexibility meets success. That's 248-290-8242. Mark White gonna change your life. They should pay for that. Yeah. Mark White. We have, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, this show in particular, yes, but us as a network, we come out with some bangers. Like Stay Out.
Oh, yeah.
That was a WSN thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Uptime. Heavyweights team. Yeah. You know? I'm just saying.
Fish had the best Stay Out of all time, the Guardian Alarm one.
Hit it.
He did the Stay Out Russia after
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. They're invading Ukraine. He goes, Stay out, Russia. That's still going on, by the way.
Yeah.
That war?
Yeah. That's why Putin's a bitch.
Who's winning?
He said it would take him 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
I
It's
ain't
crazy
scared of
that.
Russia. I'm scared of China. I'm not scared of Russia.
Yeah, China runs. Who runs the world?
China.
Who runs the world?
China.
Another slapper right there.
Nothing but bangers. The Chinese should be hiring us. These campaign slogans. I'm just saying.
It's fair. Who runs the world? China.
China White, go change your life. Cornerback battles, interior defensive line battles, linebacker battles, running back battles, Jordan battles. What battle would you like to battle about?
I'll battle some battles.
What battle do you want to babble about?
I think the interior defensive line.
What about it?
Because when we first did this, It seemed like it would have
My
been.
hair was this long. Now it's this long.
It's this long. I think it would have been Levi Ozarika that we're leading to, or Isaiah Buggs, but now it looks like Broderick Martin might be that guy.
I'm just saying, big dog. Shout out to Broderick Martin.
Now
I
it
was
looks
asleep, but he woke me up.
Now it looks like Broderick Martin might be that guy. Broderick Martin might be that guy next to Aleem McNeil, and that is something
that is something.
That is something. That is as Tiger Town says, he's got a BBC.
Come on.
You think Broderick Martin standing next to Aleem McNeil on that defensive line, that could be very impactful for the Lions, especially if, like we said, you can't block Broderick Martin with one human being.
Yeah.
So it's going to take two. And now that Aleem McNeil is changed his body and is looking towards more of a pass rush role from that interior defensive line, that kind of, yin and yang between those two could be really effective for the interior defensive line of the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Aleem McNeil, we spoke about him multiple times on the show, but I guess the play of the day, one of the plays of the day came off of him jumping high to swat a ball down. He looks like a linebacker out there.
Who?
Aleem McNeil.
Yeah.
Because he's 54, too. It is weird seeing that guy skinny. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Aleem McNeil, though. But interior defensive line, yeah, I think it's Broderick Martin's to lose. Yeah, actually, no, I guarantee he's probably still competing for it. He is a rookie. They do want him to know the ins and outs of a complicated defense. Remember last year when the defense was, not good, really bad? Part of it was the installs that AG was trying to make were just too advanced for these 1 to 2nd year guys.
Yeah.
That's no longer the case. Now you have a couple guys been within the system multiple years now. They just want to bring it back to the basics, and that's when shit switched around. But I feel like following that year, and shout out to the beat reporters, they finally asked the JMO question. I need you guys to ask another question too. Are those same installs part of this year's schemes and defense? I have to imagine it is. You have so many more chess pieces, but it still is a lot to bring in because there's a lot of young guys still on this team. But nonetheless, that is a part of this. I don't know if Broderick will be able to, I guess, execute that to where they need it right now.
Yeah.
Isaiah Buggs was a part of that last year.
It's a lot to learn. It's a
part
lot to
of
learn.
the install and a part of the simpling of it down. But I mean, he's gonna get a lot of PT though.
He's going to get a lot of PT, and yeah, we'll see how his cardio is.
Yeah,
because that's a big question, and
that's something.
That's something. That is something right there. You look at it and you see it, and it scares you. Like Broderick Martin in an alley in the middle of the night. Could you imagine that?
What?
Walking down an alley, half drunk, and you just see a dude the size of Broderick Martin standing in there. Like, what would you do?
And my son was at home crying down the bedroom
Start singing
floor because he's hungry. And he saves me. Start performing. Ooh, the very first time that I saw your big ass. I was gonna run, but you're too fast.
I love the way you sing.
I knew right then my life was done. Cause you caught up. That's all I got.
That's fair.
These eyes. He's a big boy.
Ah, crying. Dude, a human that size, like wherever I would see him, it's just like that's somebody
Just staring at him. You're like the kid with the cup at Popeyes.
Yeah.
Dead ass when a motherfucker like that in the room. That's what's going. Yeah, like bro, when I know, bro, I see Ro every day. I'm talking about the security guard over at this row.
Yeah.
You still look at that motherfucker and all like, God damn, bro.
He's a big ass
mountain
dude.
of a fucking man.
Yeah.
That guy would take Chris, don't cross the room one arm. Chris is 6'5".
Yeah.
But yeah,
6'6", but
Broderick Martin is all right, 6'6". Yeah. Bitch, I gotta see the top of your head.
Yo, bro. Hey, yo. I love how your Seinfeld thing is.
Sounded like my car.
We just went full cousin.
That was
there,
perfect
bro.
timing.
That was perfect timing.
Interior linebacker battle, because I got something for you on that one too.
I mean, it's Meat Missile.
Oh man, it's not his name. Stop.
It's the Meat Missile, and then I don't know if it's Anzalone or Malcolm who it's going to be next to him, but Meat Missile's out there.
Meat Missile's out there.
He's out there and he's hunting
Hide
the
your
holes.
kids. Hide your wife.
Meat Missile's coming. Meat Missile's another guy I wouldn't want to see in a fucking alley. He's a big dude too.
Bro, the story was relayed by Derek Barnes.
Yeah.
And I say it every day because it still leaves me in awe that this guy fucking sits in the locker room, head down, staring at the floor.
Yeah.
And silence.
He's a psychopath, and I love it. A cornbread, corn-fed, Meat Missile psychopath. That's what you want at middle linebacker. Like a crazy ass white dude at middle linebacker. Terry says it all the time.
Yeah.
Now, if he just had long hair, that'd be Terry's ideal player.
I don't know. Brian Erica is bald.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a bald.
But Terry says you always need a white dude with long hair on a good defense.
I'm more scared when they're bald.
That's true. No, I think that the meat missile is he's a lock. He's a lock to start week 1. You're gonna owe me a mushroom pizza. Sausage and mushroom pizza.
That's cool. I'm putting magic mushrooms on that bitch. Have fun.
That'd be funny during the show.
That would be so fucking funny.
Have you ever felt this desk before? Dude, one time we were on the river, and we did some shroom chocolates while we were floating down the river on tubes.
Yeah.
And one of my boys, I'll tell you his name after, in case he doesn't want to be put out there like that. I mean, it's not even his real name, so it doesn't matter. But we were like stopped at the halfway point, and there was this log sticking out. There was like a landing dock to where you could like go in halfway, and there was a log sticking out, and he was like holding on to the log, and he was rubbing it. He was like, "This is the softest log I've ever felt." I was like, Paul, you're fucked right now. It was dope though. That was a good time. Even though the river, we were fucking fighting for our lives.
Which river was it?
I don't even know, but the guy told us. First of all, the guy that like ran the place, he had children locked in the basement or something.
It's always like that. I
He
swear.
was real sketchy, like missing a couple teeth.
Yeah.
Dirty ass white dude with long hair. And like he wouldn't let us like go inside. He was like, "Oh, COVID restrictions," and this was like last summer.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, COVID doesn't make its way up north. Like you guys aren't worried about COVID up here, bro. Like Darius had to piss.
COVID ain't sitting in traffic to get up here. Get the
Darius
fuck
had
outta
to
here.
take a shit, and he was like,
"Oh, it's because Darius is."
He like went in the bath. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, "No, you can't go in there." He like ran in front of the door. He's like, "No." I was like, dude's definitely got little kids chained up in there.
Yeah.
But he told us, he's like, "This ain't your mama's Asabo River." Because, like, the Asabo River is normally the one that we do. And we're like,
What? He said that?
Fuck you, old man. Yeah, we're like, we know what we're doing, so we all got tubes. He was right. There were trees sticking out everywhere. We were fucking slamming into shit, kicking off trees halfway. My boy Sibo, four tubes popped on him.
Poops is that first thing.
4 tubes popped
Are you
on.
serious?
Yeah, he popped one, hopped on another one, that one popped. He hopped on the cooler tube, that one popped. Like there was rocks out there. Like we were getting thrown around. So my high was kind of ruined, but it was still a lot of fun.
I'm at the Sopranos episode where they
It was
give
a
the
team
fish.
bonding. We were up north for my boy. It was my boy's bachelor party.
Yeah.
And we had that experience, and then the worst experience of my Lucky Steakhouse in
The
Gaylord.
orgy.
If you're in Gaylord, never go to Lucky Steakhouse. It is the worst restaurant you'll ever be at. Food was good, but we sat there for 2 hours without getting our drinks.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God, bro.
Probably gone after the first hour.
We all like ordered already and shit. We just got done off the golf course. We called in a whole 9. They had the table ready for us. We get there 10 minutes before our reservation hits. Everybody's there. We're waiting for 30 minutes before we even get to our table. And then we're sitting there. She's bringing us water. And instead of like refilling our waters, she just brings us another glass of water. So I had like 4 water cups in front of me. She's talking about how she got fired from the golf course we were at because she was drinking on the job. And then another lady comes in and is trying to help this waitress who just was in way over her head. And she's like trying to help. And she's also got fired from that golf course for also drinking on the job. And I thought I was in like Punked or like something like Ashton Kutcher was about to come out of the kitchen because this other lady who wasn't even our waitress was walking around and she was like, "Yeah, you know, at the golf course, I used to make these chicken dumplings for everybody. Everybody loved them." She's like, "But then they fired me and I took my dumplings with me." I was like, "Dude, I just want my fucking food, lady.
You
Get
want
the
some more
fuck out of my
sloppy
face."
joes? I
And
made them extra sloppy for you.
literally like that. She comes in, the lady comes out there, she's like, "Yeah, I'm making all your salads right now." We're like, "Bitch, you're not making the fucking salads.
Bitch, you're talking to me.
You don't make the salads." We're like getting pissed off at this point. We tell her to just box our shit up, we're taking it to go. I told her to take my shit off. I'm not paying for this shit. So I got steak and lobster tail for free. And then, because they still gave me the food, the manager comes out and tells us, she goes, I just got off the phone with Lucky. He is not happy. My boy Schwitz was like, you don't seriously expect me to believe that's a real person, do you? And we're out there. We're smoking a joint. Like, we're like right on the edge, so there's a door you could walk out. We're smoking a joint out there, and Paulie he gets heated. So he was fucking fuming, like pacing back and forth. And this guy comes around the corner, like one of the workers, and he's like, yeah, it's a shit show in there. Paulie's like, well, you should go in there and help him. And like starts walking up. I was like, Paul, like, you're not about to fight this fucking kitchen worker right now. But yeah, it was a terrible experience. My boy Joe was like, I can't remember the last time I was anywhere else but here. And like, it was just, never go to Lucky Steakhouse in Gaylord. It was by far the worst experience of my life dining anywhere.
It's not like you used some SMA after that.
I do. I honestly did. Her name was Whitney, too. Fuck you, Whitney.
Oh, wow.
SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency, helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, one for you, one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Let one of our talented, award-winning stylists make you look handsome and clean. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Think you got what it takes to play some golf? How about being a professional athlete? It's the Woodward Sports Thursday Night Golf League live at 5 Iron Golf, presented by Mark White and Associates. Spanning 12 consecutive weeks, featuring famous courses from around the world, played on state-of-the-art trackman simulators and 5 Iron Golf's new 25,000 square foot facility in downtown Detroit. Can you beat Darren McCarty on hole 12 at Augusta National? What about outperforming Brilliant Edwards on hole 8 at Pebble Beach? Do you have what it takes? If so, register for your chance to win a foursome today just by following us on Twitter. That part's gone. Why is this?
Because it's over, yeah. And also, we had to pay fucking $12 for a hot dog.
We don't care. Shut up.
The hot dogs
We
in this
don't
golf
care.
course were $12.
Shut the fuck up.
$12 for a glizzy.
Hit the like button, support spinning his awful experience.
He kept telling the story.
He never stopped. He never stopped.
$12 for a glizzy, bro.
Stop.
$12.
This is what you're doing.
This is what I want you to do. $12 for a glizzy, bro. Fuck.
All right.
It was a nice course, though. Treetops.
Anyway, shut the play of the day. Ready for it? Because you're talking about the inside linebacker, right? Jack Campbell is going to make me owe you a magic mushroom pizza.
Yes.
How about this? Play of the day belongs to running back Justin Jackson for a long touchdown catch he left down the sideline. He got a step on rookie linebacker Jack Campbell coming out of the backfield into the flat and was able to stay on his feet as Campbell tried to dive and clip his feet. Then Jackson put a move on. Ooh, damn. He's fucking him up. Put a great move on defensive back CJ GJ, faking a cut inside at about the 10-yard line that allowed him to go untouched into the end zone. Jackson is definitely in the running to be Detroit's number 3 running back. Signed 10-20.
I mean, I agree. I think he should be the 3rd running back. Like you said, he brings a different level, not only of leadership and I can't think of experience, but he can do more. He can catch the ball out of the backfield like that. He can run between the tackles. We saw him do it last year. He already knows the scheme. He knows the blocking schematics. He knows what holes they want him to run to, the plays. He's been in Ben Johnson's system for a year, and when he was out there last year, he made plays. So I'm not mad about Justin Jackson.
Ain't nothing to be mad about when you hear him cooking up the defense like that. I may be mad if you're hyping up the defense, but the offensive players are going to have their day. I don't know if that Romeo Dobbs is beating Yair Alexander like that one-on-one that often.
Yeah.
The ball was low-key underthrown.
It was
maybe
for sure underthrown.
Maybe on purpose?
Not on purpose.
I don't know.
He just ain't got it like that.
Yair's fall was pretty fucking awful. But Nonetheless, though, but yeah, Justin Jackson, if he's leading the way in the suite of training camp battles, the RB3, I ain't mad at it. And I do think he offers a little bit more as out of the passing, but I don't know if he's going to fulfill. No one's going to fulfill what Jameer Gibbs is going to be able to do for us. But I guess you put yourself in situations where like you fake a screen at Jameer, you toss it to Justin Jackson, maybe. I don't know. What are you giggling at?
I King Horse says Spenny telling stories and easy reading is like watching a special needs class trying to get through a day.
I feel like I did a pretty good job at reading. I killed that fucking 5-iron read. Up until I was like, just did it today by August 1st. Then I fucked up. Returning punts. You want to know who's returning punts today? Don't fucking ask. It's Khalif Freeman. No one's taking that job.
Nobody's taking that job.
The only one I could see is Maurice Alexander.
What about Starling Thomas?
Nah. Khalif is fast.
Yeah, he is.
In-game fast.
He's real fast.
There's like the whole Denzel Mims stuff.
He makes fast people look nothing.
He runs. He's 6 foot something. He runs a 4.3. Denzel Mims doesn't look like he runs a 4.3 when you watch him in action. Jerry Rice ran a 4.7. Doesn't look like he runs a 4.7 when in action. He was cutting him up, going deep. Khalif Raymond, although lesser 40 time than Starling Thomas, and don't worry, I think Starling Thomas still making the roster, but Khalif Raymond's a damn good punt returner.
Yeah, he is.
Damn good kick returner. He's gonna be straight. I'd rather keep Khalif. I mean, the only other person I'm entertaining is the Maurice Alexander.
Yeah.
I don't know where. No, I'm not attacking you. Maybe so because you only brought it up. I don't know where the Starling Thomas hype is coming from as a kick returner. Did he kick return in college? I don't even get it. Or just because he's fast?
Yeah.
Oh, he real fast.
Oh, he real fast.
That'll make him fucking.
He makes fast people look not fast.
I say it doesn't make him a good kick returner, but then I think about the best kick returners. They're all pretty fast.
They are all
Josh Gibbs, Hester.
Josh Cribbs.
I'm sorry. Josh Cribbs.
Devin
Hester.
Devin Hester was a Chico for like 12 years on Madden, at least.
You know, Cordell Patterson holds the record.
Yep.
Crazy to think about. Definitely thought that would have been a Devin Hester thing.
Yeah. No, he broke it like last year.
It's crazy too. Can you look up real quick who played more seasons? It's got to be Cordell Patterson. I remember he played like fucking 2012.
JB, look up Cordell Patterson's stats. I'll look up Devin Hester.
I don't remember what the hell I was gonna say now.
Khalif.
I just remember back to the Super Bowl. I mean, I was rooting for the Colts.
Devin Hester played 11 seasons.
How long has Cordell Patterson been in the league?
He has been in the league for 10.
Damn. And he's got. That's wild. But to be fair, people weren't even kicking it to Devin.
Yeah.
They were like, "Fuck this shit." Except for the Colts kicked right to him in the Super Bowl.
Also, last few seasons,
turned that bitch back by an opening fucking kickoff.
Yeah.
That shit was nasty.
You remember when the Giants kicked to Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
The walk-off.
Man.
Miracle at the Meadowlands.
They, I was watching Deshaun Jackson. There was another podcast talking about Deshaun Jackson. He said the field wasn't long enough to show how fast he really was.
Yeah.
That's a nice line.
That's gangster shit.
That's gangster shit. But we got one of those in Jamo Williams,
It's facts.
Would you allow Jamo to take kicks?
No.
What if he's not like No?
No.
Why? Look what Deshaun did.
No.
Deshaun never got hurt and he was smaller.
No.
Why no?
No.
Even with the new XFL kickoff.
Are
thing?
you saying he's injury prone, Spence?
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying Deshaun Jackson was not as important to the offense as Jameson Williams is going to be to ours.
We don't know that.
Yeah, dude.
And don't disrespect Deshaun Jackson.
No, I'm not.
Jackson,
I'm not.
nice.
I just we got Khalif. We don't.
I'm pulling up Deshaun Jackson stats. So you want to be so disrespectful.
We got Khalif.
Yeah, that's fair. But obviously, fucking Jamo's faster.
It's Barry Bright. We're talking about R.I.P. Big Black, man.
Yeah, that guy's a legend. That's Rel's. No, Rel's got dreads. But it's a security twin. Damn. Deshaun Jackson. How many career touchdowns do you think he has?
42.
58. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5,000-yard seasons. 1, 2. 2 900 yards. Would you be mad if J-Mo was Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
Is he a bust if he's Deshaun Jackson?
Not a bust, but he's disappointing.
I saw a comment that we put out yesterday. We did the clip about the Jameson Williams and Dan Campbell calling him out, but somebody said we should have stayed at 32 and took George Pickens.
Huh?
Someone said we should have stayed at 32 because remember the Lions traded.
George Pickens is just a push-off merchant.
He's a dog.
He's a push-off merchant.
He's a fucking dog.
NFL young boy.
Yeah, he really is.
That picture is funny.
Of him doing that?
Of him watching his draft. Have you seen that? Oh my God.
You find it sent to Chris?
Yeah.
I have no clue what you're talking about right now. But how about you, JB? You play fantasy. You watch a lot more football. I'm not excluding you, Chris, but like this is like a nerd question because like
yeah, it's for professionals. I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Although you are ESPN level when it comes to football. The Bears are gonna win the Super Bowl. Go Vikings.
I don't know whether to
Chris, I'm
feel
putting
flattered or offended.
I'm putting it in Slack right now.
All right, I got you.
But knowing what you know about George Pickens, and knowing he was taken as a second-round selection,
Yeah.
and you look, I'll pull up the numbers for production for you. Do you wish the Lions would have went that route at 32 versus trading up for J-Mo?
No, because I still feel like we're in that wait and see, time frame with J-Mo. I know George Pickens has, kind of showed out during practice a lot more, especially from the clips that we've been playing. But still, I'm siding with J-Mo. I still think speed kills, and we just are in that wait and see period right now. I know it's going to take a minute because he's not going to be able to even train at the facility until like week 4. Probably not able to practice with the team until week 5 or 6. But still, I just think that we're in that wait and see period, and I think we're going to be shocked this season once he comes out in that first game, because that's his return. That's his basically J-Mo Unchained right there. Just go out there and prove everyone wrong.
I like that.
So,
J-Mo Unchained.
J-Mo Unchained.
George Pickens.
But if I said it, it'd be a problem.
Yeah, exactly. George Pickens in only 12 starts. Obviously played all 17 games, though. Rookie year, 2 quarterbacks in the mix, 800 yards, 4 touchdowns his first year. Shit looked promising. And a couple one-handed snags, like nasty ones.
Chris, show that picture of him when he got drafted.
Dude, this is wild.
That's him watching himself get drafted. What an absolute legend.
Honestly, I might be doing the same thing. I might be doing the same thing. What just happened?
Oh, you guys can't even see it. That's too
All
bad.
right, let me go to solo. Try it again.
No, it's still not going to be able to see it. It's too wide.
Yeah, too wide.
Yeah, we don't do white balance here. But, what do you...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just trying to throw it off.
You can see it a little bit.
What was that
On
gonna
black
accomplish?
phone.
Do you want a marker, maybe?
No, it's just a big old schlong.
I have to segue this to a read somehow.
Tell us about Dispo.
I will. I need this after the beginning of today's show. Experience the true meaning of exceptional cannabis with products from Dispo Dispensary. Indulge in the finest selection of cannabis curated with care, with over 12 locations, including their new location that is just now opened, Whitmore Lake. Dispo is never far away. Visit disposhops.com today and unlock a world of endless possibilities in the realm of cannabis. That's DISPO shops.com. Your local cannabis plug. 40% off first-time customers.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Fuck one, marry one, kill one.
Okay.
Oh, man. Aaron Carter.
Oh, come on. No, I'm not playing.
Lamar Odom.
Not playing. Not playing.
Why not?
I'm not.
Aaron Carter, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Him, because you could never tell.
Boys, you guys got food again? And didn't hit me up? That's twice in one day.
That is wild.
And it's Jersey Mike's.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
That's twice in one day.
That is wild. You literally asked me. No, sit down, Booter. Sit down. Hop in the fucking mic.
Sit the fuck
what
down.
What the fuck's
Booter.
going on?
Get in the fucking
what
chair.
What the fuck
right
is
now.
going on? You point blank asked me. You asked me. You staying for the game? Please stay for the game. Please stay for the game.
I did, yeah.
All right, cool. What do you want to eat tonight? What
Did you
is
answer
this?
me? What
is this?
No, did you answer me?
Did you tell me you were getting food?
I did, but I said, what do you want to get? And then you ignored me.
Hey, what did I say earlier when you guys got pizza?
Cop out.
What did you say?
When you guys got pizza and left to go eat by yourselves during lunchtime.
I said I love you.
Spenny's looking dead.
This is literally the second time today.
It
After
is.
I told all of you after the first time, all you gotta do is shoot me a text.
I will personally, I will buy both
I
of
don't
you.
want your fucking penny
I will buy you food.
I don't want your penny sandwich.
I will buy you dinner.
We're good.
I'll take your pity.
Out of my pocket.
That's a good.
I will buy you. I will order you guys something.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
like
was
dollar,
mad too.
maybe like dollar cheeseburgers, but you will get something.
It is
from
the
me.
disrespect
I want the taco truck.
that this
You just
already
said the taco
happened
truck's
once
good.
today, and I sat down each of you and talked to you about it.
You did not.
I did not.
And I sat down and talked to you, and I said, "Hey, bro, are you actually mad at me?" And you said, "No, I love you." And I gave you a hug. and said, I
Yeah,
love
but
you.
now
but
it's
it's still fucked. Now I am
Now it's
actually
different.
mad.
Okay, fair. You can't be mad when I bring you chicken
Back
nuggets.
then,
I don't want your
he didn't
fucking
have the
pity
time.
nuggets.
Okay,
But
you
today,
don't get it.
cuz,
Easy it does.
You
Today
got
I got time,
Yeah,
cuz.
today you got time, cuz.
Yeah,
I have time too.
I'm keeping G real with you, cuz.
Take the over on the game.
Back then I had time, but today I got time. You would be betting on the Hall of Fame game, you fucking degenerate.
That's why we're here, brother.
I'm gonna fucking wipe my nuts all over your
you won't.
sandwich.
Oh, whoa.
Don't.
You want to fucking bet? I'll do it right on camera.
So what were you making this up with?
What do you mean? I was giving you guys like some McDonald's or something. I apologize.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go spend like
Brooklyn pizza and then Jersey Mike's, and you're gonna repay it with McDonald's?
Eating like a king today. I don't
You fucking-
know what else.
in front of our faces twice.
You weren't
So
here
what are you
earlier,
making up
so.
with? McDonald's. Am I some kind of cheap slut? Let's get some other options in there.
All right, I don't know.
What do you want, Smitty?
I don't want shit from Booner.
You want
Fair.
pizza?
Less money I have to pay.
Are you staying? You going?
Oh, I'm going to the gym.
Of course you are.
No, I'm
Can
coming
I
back.
go eat my Jersey Mike's?
No,
I have to go clip your guys' show too.
I don't want your pity clips.
Hey,
It's just disrespectful, bro.
why are you looking at? Just because I sat down. You want to know who said let's go get food?
Probably Lucas.
No, probably Jeff.
Probably Jeff.
Because Jeff did it the first time,
I'm
too.
not trying to throw Jeff under the bus, but
Damn,
Jeff
this
looked
is
at me
quick
and
as
said,
hell.
"You want to get
Jeff,
Subway?"
take the stand.
Go ahead. Yeah, Jeff, take the stand.
Booner folded faster than Gunna.
Booner did fold faster than Gunna.
Hey, listen,
What's going on?
Booner fold
What's
faster
going
than
on,
Gunna.
bro? What are we talking about
Spenny,
today?
no, Spenny, I'll take responsibility on this one. You know what? Because I was hungry. I was hungry.
Literally,
I was
4
hungry.
hours ago.
Well, okay, that one was bad. Because we just walked out, got food, and you guys were still on Big D Energy. I forgot. We didn't wait.
That's why
that
I
was-
wasn't too mad. I wasn't
yeah.
there. You know, no big deal. But I said to each of you, all you got to do is shoot me a text.
That is facts.
Hey, do you
That
want
is facts.
lunch? I bought my own lunch. Like a fucking Steven Glansberg.
You guys walked in here dancing.
Yeah.
sure.
You knew what you fucking did.
Oh, well, to be fair, we didn't even talk about it until I walked in. I saw you guys. I go, uh-oh. I just
What, you forget we were doing a show that we do every day at the same time?
We were in the back cooking on some weekend stuff. We got pumped up. We ran to get food, and yeah, it was an L.
It's fucking disgusting.
Coworkers.
It was an L. I'll take
Unbelievable.
responsibility for that one. That's an
Wow.
L.
It'd be your own coworkers.
It's disgusting.
They
man.
really do.
We're just
Hey,
work associates.
Can I offer you?
Just work associates. No, I don't want your fucking.
Can I offer you
2 bites of a sub, half a Gatorade,
No, you-
and some
no, it's
Misfits
full.
chips?
He got a mini sub.
I don't want your sub.
I got a large one.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Booner after we get off.
I totally forgot you guys were actually getting food later. To be honest with you, I just got food.
All right.
What you? Well,
I'll just
I
watch
don't
the
know.
first 2 snaps at home and go to sleep.
How can I repay this, Freddie?
You can't. The trust is broken.
It's fucked up.
It's fair.
Disappointed him. You didn't
Yeah.
make him mad. You disappointed
The trust is broken.
Why are you coming at me?
You messed
true.
up, Parker.
I'm just reiterating what the situation
It's 2 times in a single. I don't expect it from Lucas. He's from Toledo.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I'll make it up to you.
These kids drink fucking toxic water his whole life.
Can I just use my free pass card now? You owe me something. No.
No, you don't.
What?
That was already repaid. That was already repaid. I pushed your fucking car on there and then drove you to get fucking gas 4 times.
Why'd you?
Wow, I
why'd
didn't
you
know
owe?
about that.
Huh? Because he brought me a pack of smokes.
Oh, this one goes back though. Like, what happened there?
Here like this.
How
Well,
do you go to the gym
I
and
don't.
still smoke cigarettes?
I wouldn't bring that up right
How do you
now.
go to the gym and still smoke cigarettes?
I do my thing, man. I had the trouble with the smoke in my mouth.
Life is a balance.
But that'll do it for us today. No fucking respect for the work associates. Just the fucking throwaways of the network, I guess.
Spenny, stay and watch. Stay and watch.
Fucking stream. All right, spam shit emojis in the morning wood chat tomorrow.
Oh,
Do it again.
Damn.
Like and
Damn.
share.
Eggplants.
Eazy, JB, Chris, a bunch of traders. I'm Spencer. We're the Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace.